then after you do a whole bunch of those two-step problems, then they start making them longer yet. More steps to remember. So, if I have parentheses in my equation, my first step is to get rid of those parentheses because that's multiplying, and I have to do multiplying before I add or subtract. I can't do inside the parentheses, so I use that distributive property.
So anytime you have like a long problem like this, do you always follow the order of operations?
Well, when you're simplifying, not when you're solving, because in the solving, you actually do it opposite of what you're doing, because you do your adding and subtracting before you do your multiplying and dividing. But if I'm just simplifying this without the equals, I have to follow my order of operations.
Okay.
I want to get rid of the parentheses first. That's going to be my first step. I'm going to take the 3 times the y and the 3 times the 2. So I'm going to have negative 3 equals 3y. 3 times a positive 2 is plus 6. That guy there's not in the parentheses, so we just bring him down. Now, my second step that I want to do is I want to simplify each side of my equation. This side, obviously, I can't do anything with, but this side is like those problems we did in the previous chapter, combining like terms. We can put these two things together. So we're not changing any signs, we're just combining. 3 minus 6, negative 3 plus 6. Now, I can't do anything to combine those, so I'm stuck there. So negative 3 equals negative 3y plus 6. But now it should look really familiar to you. Now we're to those two-step problems that we did a whole bunch of in the last 3 kind of problems. So to solve this, we are going to
Negative 3 plus 6. No, minus.
It's minus 6 when I move it over, exactly. So we get
Negative 9?
negative 9 equals negative 3y. And then we're going to
Negative 9 divided by negative 3.
divide by that negative 3, and my answer
Positive 3.
3 is equal to y, or y equals 3. So, number 14, we are going to solve that for w. And we look and say, it's got parentheses, so I know I got to get rid of those first. So, on this left-hand side, what am I going to have? Have to get over there first, huh?
Negative 2w plus 4w and 20?
Positive or negative?
Negative.
Minus 20 then. Equals or minus 22. Then I look and I say, if there's more than 2 things there, I know I'm going to be able to put some of it together and simplify that left-hand side. I got some w's I can put together, right? So negative 2w plus 4w is?
A positive 2w?
Positive 2w, exactly. So 2w minus 20 equals negative 22. Now I've got it down to where I have that 2-step equation. I'm going to do what next? I'm going to plus the 20 since this is a minus 20. So then I have
Negative 42.
Whoops. One's negative and one's positive, right? Because we have negative 22 plus 20.
So it's gonna stay positive?
No. What's my rule when I'm adding opposites? Subtract and take the sign of the larger.
number.
I owe you $22, but I only have 20. I'm $2 in the hole. Right there again into the case of which set of rules do I have to follow? Am I adding and subtracting, or am I multiplying and dividing? Because I'm going to put them together. Then I'm going to do what to solve that? Divide by my 2, right? So W is going to equal, not 1, negative 1. Negative divided by positive is a negative. So yes, you're going to miss those signs probably 100 times before you get really good at this.
I missed something there. Because you
So
jumped.
right here, let's get rid of that negative 42, because that's not the right answer. Scribble that out, yeah. So you had negative 22 plus 20, which was,
Oh, okay, because we're going that way, that's how you got, okay. Yep, so we got negative 2.
so we have 2W equals negative 2. Just write it over here on the side. Then we had to solve that for W, so we is not 1, but negative 1. Well, the same thing those girls are doing.
I know.
Positive divided by a negative is a negative. All right. Number 15. First thing we want to do, use our distributive property. Get rid of the parentheses. So we would have
7B. 7 times 8 is 56.
plus 56 then, because we have a positive times a positive, so 7V plus 56 plus 7V equals 14 then. Then we're going to combine our like terms, so 7V plus 7V
It's 14B.
is 14V plus 56 equals 14. So then, if I'm going to solve that for V, the next thing I want to do is
14 divided by, no.
minus the 56, right? We got to move that over. It's a plus, so we make it minus 56. 14V equals, if you take 14 minus 56, you are going to get
Negative 42.
negative 42. And then our last step,
Take that negative 42 divided by 14.
we divide by that 14 and we get negative 3. V equals negative 3.